What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Some commentary for you tonight. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section. Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. Over here at Operation Sports, taking a look at an article from a couple days ago called 5 Coaching Decisions to Make You a Better Madden Player. And it's so interesting to me that when we take a look at these, the preface to this entire article is the unfortunate truth for most of us that, for the most part, we won't be winning many games with our stick skills. And to me, stick skills have devolved. I mean, this is what used to be a very pro-Madden site, and in many ways, as I talk about this article, to me, it echoes the degradation of the Madden franchise. And when you have somebody come out and say, well, you can't win off stick skills, well, what does that mean? Well, basically it means football knowledge isn't going to win you any games because you have to know how to manipulate players and animations to be good at this game. And when I watch the Madden Challenge or I see what people are doing competitively online, that's what it boils down to. It's repetitive plays, control manipulation, dictating outcomes in their favor. And that's not football in my opinion. And this article, I believe in many cases, is going to show that football is getting further and further away from Madden. So we're going to skip over the exploit their weakness because, to be honest with you, for him to sit here offline and claim that he sifts through a depth chart of both teams to find their weak point is a bit nutty. However, I do think that it's ironic that he does state here Madden has always favored certain attributes over others, which basically means I'm going to see who the fastest players are, in my opinion. Now, one of the first issues I run into is, number 2 is go for it. Going for it on 4th down. And he actually goes back and says, according to numerous studies over the last several years, going for it on 4th down is almost always the statistically correct play, especially when you're in an opponent territory. Now, it doesn't state if this is football-derived or Madden-derived. I'm gonna think that it's Madden-derived, because why would they be using anything other than Madden statistical data to write a Madden article? But you don't see in the real NFL this concept, where they're going for it constantly on 4th down. It's just not a smart way to play football. And then obviously, audible. One of the new fads in offensive coaching is to come to line with 2 different plays in mind every time you break the huddle, and then obviously you audible into the play that you want. The problem with this, though, is you really see what's going on here. And I want you to just look at the words here. You as the coach can exploit anything you see right up until the ball is down. Now, in football, that would mean exploiting zone or man. But to me in Madden, it's more of exploiting the game and the reactions. Things like man align, things that have been broken in the game for a very long time, and almost seeing what type of coverage is there so you can figure out what you're going to have the most luck with in terms of breaking those reactions the defensive has. And just to go through, there's a shift your defense option here, and there's an avoid the tilt. Basically says stick to your game plan no matter what. But in my opinion, an article like this, where you're only focusing on 5 things, for 2 of them to be so fundamentally against football principles, and for the whole premise of the article to be forwarded by, we know that you're not going to win based on stick skills, so we're going to give you some non-football concepts on how to be better with Madden, really shows where this game has went. And I don't know if we're going to be able to pull out of it as much as this game is enthralled with Madden Ultimate Team and who are the 8 greatest Madden players on the planet using 3 plays they labbed for hours to find. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out, and you know that I'll be back in the week with more commentary.